So before we get started with any of the posing tutorials, just a helpful tip, there's going to be a couple of poses you're probably going to want to try that are going to be near impossible to do if you have a Bluetooth remote shutter in your hand. So not all poses are make it easy to hide it. So in that case, what you can do is just go ahead and hit record on your phone as if you're recording a video, and then you can just slowly move through any of the poses that you want. And then you can go back later and just grab screenshots. Okay, posing tip number 1 really involves what to do with your hands. Sometimes it's a little awkward, you don't really know what to do with them. But the number 1 rule is just to make sure that your wrists and your fingers are very loose. Just think very delicate, because if you have stiff hands in your photos, it's just not gonna look right. So just like slowly move your hands in different positions. Just think really delicate. And even sometimes you can put them up in your hair, like you're brushing your hair out of your face. So posing tip number 2 is really for those of you who are a little bit tummy conscious. Works whether you're sitting down or standing up, but essentially you're just gonna wrap your arm around your midsection and then rest your elbow of the opposite arm on your hand or your wrist. And it's also a great way to conceal your Bluetooth remote. It's just kind of, it's like a confident, sassy pose, even though you might not be so confident about your midsection. Posing tip number 3 has a lot to do with how you're angling your body. Remember, a camera is only seeing you in 2D. It's not as sophisticated as our eyes to be able to really see depth and proportion the way that our eyes do. So it's really important that you keep that in mind when you are positioning your body. For example, when you lean forward towards the camera, you can see how it really changes the proportion of the top half of your body towards the bottom half of your body versus if you're leaning back this way. It really makes your head look smaller in comparison to the rest of your body. So just a pro tip, it always helps just to lean slightly forward towards the lens to keep your body looking a little bit more proportionate. So there you go. I hope you found those tips helpful as you move forward with trying different poses and positioning your body. I'm gonna go ahead and post some extra little videos that can give you some extra ideas on how to pose yourself.